welcome back to another epic episode of the VS Showdown. Today, we've got a legendary matchup. Godzilla from Godzilla -1 2023 versus the original Gojira from Godzilla 1954. These two titans help define what it means to be the king of the monsters, but which one would come out on top in a one-on-one battle? Let's break it down by size, speed, weapons, battle intelligence, and more. First up, size and weight. Interestingly, both Godzilla -1 and Gojira from 1954 are the same size, standing at 50 meters tall or 164 feet tall and weighing around 20,000 metric tons. While they share the same physical dimensions, how they use their size will differ in this battle. Next, let's talk speed and agility. Godzilla -1 is known for being more agile and quick for its size. With the advancements in modern filmmaking, this Godzilla moves with more fluidity and can react quickly to opponents. Gojira from 1954, while intimidating, is a bit slower and more lumbering in its movements, likely due to the limitations of effects at the time. While Gojira's imposing presence adds to his menace, Godzilla -1 gets the point for being the more agile fighter. When it comes to durability, both Godzillas are tanks. Gojira is nearly impervious to conventional military weapons in his 1954 film. He withstands everything humanity throws at him, from artillery to bombs. However, the Godzilla -1 version takes this resilience to another level, being able to withstand even more devastating modern-day weapons and attacks, including nuclear forces. That being said, Gojira's durability against the tech of his time was still remarkable, so this category ends in a tie. Both Godzillas possess one of the most iconic kaiju weapons of all time, atomic breath. But there's a big difference in power. Godzilla -1 has a much more devastating version, capable of wiping out entire city blocks in a single blast. Gojira's atomic breath, while powerful for 1954 standards, is far less explosive, and more like a heat ray. This gives Godzilla -1 a significant edge in terms of sheer destructive force. Though Gojira's atomic breath is iconic, it's not quite as lethal as its modern-day counterpart. Now let's talk intelligence and battle tactics. Gojira from 1954 is portrayed more as a force of nature than a calculated fighter. His attacks are driven by pure instinct, focusing on causing mass destruction. Meanwhile, Godzilla -1 displays a higher level of battle intelligence, often strategizing and adjusting to its opponents. This Godzilla has shown the ability to think tactically, giving it a distinct advantage in a one-on-one confrontation. With more battle experience and a sharper strategic mind, Godzilla -1 takes the point here. In terms of special abilities, both versions of Godzilla are known primarily for their atomic breath, but Godzilla -1 has refined this power to a much deadlier effect. Gojira from 1954, while lacking in additional abilities, compensates with raw strength and relentless power, but his skill set is more limited compared to modern versions of the character. Still, the versatility of Godzilla -1 gives him an edge here. Let's talk battle experience. Gojira from 1954 didn't face many kaiju foes, with his primary opposition being the military. While this still showcased his destructive abilities, he lacks experience fighting other monsters. On the other hand, Godzilla -1 has due to human forces, giving him a lot more experience in large-scale, chaotic combat. With more diverse battle experience, Godzilla -1 wins this round. So, who would win in a fight between these two iconic Godzillas? While Gojira from 1954 is a terrifying force of destruction, Godzilla -1 has the clear advantage. With superior speed, agility, more powerful atomic breath, greater intelligence, and more battle experience, Godzilla -1 would be able to outmaneuver and overpower Gojira. Gojira's raw strength and resilience would make him a formidable opponent, but in the end, he simply doesn't have the tactical advantages or the sheer destructive capabilities to keep up with Godzilla -1. Gojira's reign of terror ends here, with Godzilla -1 standing tall as the true king of the monsters. Though Godzilla -1 wins the battle today, Gojira will always be remembered as the original kaiju, the creature that started it all. Without Gojira, there would be no Godzilla. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment your thoughts on this battle, and until next time, stay epic.